Okay, so slope. Slope is like a rate of change. So if you have a steep line, your slope's going to be big. If you have more of a flat line, it's going to be closer to 0. These are lines. So what we do is we want to find the change in y over the change in x. Because it's a slope, we can base, or because it's linear, we can base it on 2 ordered pairs on the function. So we can say the slope is equal to the change in y over the change in x. We can say slope is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. That's the slope formula. Okay, so you probably have seen it this way before. And it's based on knowing 2 points. First point and a second point. Anything else I want to say about slope? Well, if I do, it'll come up in the examples. All right. So if f of x is a linear function, and we have these 2 points, 3, negative 2, and 8, 1, they're points on the line, find the slope. Is the function increasing or decreasing? I usually tell students, go ahead and label your points. And I always make the first one the first point. So x sub 1 and y sub 1. And the second point, x sub 2 and y sub 2. So to calculate the slope, let me just write the formula again. And then we're just going to put in the values. So our x sub 2 is 1 minus, the minus is part of the formula, okay? And then it's going to be negative 2 because y sub 1 is negative 2 over x sub 2, which is 8, minus 3 because x sub 1 is 3. Okay, then we do a little bit of math and we get 3 over 5. So that is the slope, 3 over 5. And it asked us to find the slope. Is it increasing? Yes, because it is positive. So remember, if it's greater than 0, if the slope is greater than 0, that's increasing. So this is an increasing function, linear function. Okay, I think we've got another one. The population of a city increased from, 23,400 to 27,800 between 2008 and 2012. So over 4 years, it changed. The population changed. Find the change of population per year if we assume the change was constant from 2008 to 2012. So we're going to assume it's a linear function, and it increased, right? So the later population is going with the later year, okay? So this is like my x sub, oops, no it's not, sorry. Those are outputs. Okay, so the outputs are the population. And the inputs are the year. Now, how do we know that? We want to do population per year. So it's going to be population over year. Does that hopefully make some sense? Okay, so this is going to be like my y sub 1, and this is going to be my y sub 2, and then this is going to be my x sub 1 and my x sub 2. Okay? All right, so doing all that, then we get y sub 2 minus y sub 1. I always just write the formula so you can see it. And that's going to give us 27,800 minus 23,400 over 2012 minus 2008. So in the numerator, what do we get? 4,400. Okay, and in the denominator, we get 4. So we're finding the change of population per year. You have to divide this out to do it per year. So it looks like it's 1,100 per people, more people per year. That's how the population's changing. We're increasing by 1,100 per year. All right, I think that's all for that video.